Hello, and welcome to another edition of Like It Really Is with Maurice. Today we'll be talking about a few types of people you should stop being friends with. This content is seen out of every community. Day after day, people commit suicide, lost without proper direction, or someone who continuously allows someone to abuse them. The purpose of this conversation is to put a shine or a light on the issues. Uh, don't allow your loneliness to compromise who you really are and who you really should be, and what you should be in your life. Um, we have a little disclaimer. I'm not a doctor, nor am I offering any services for anything that I'm talking about. This content is definitely only just for education and to distribute information to motivate and protect the feelings of those who need it. I want to welcome everybody to the show. Um, Today we have a special show today. We're going to talk about people that we should not have in our lives. Now, this is a real deep conversation and a deep issue because a lot of times, a lot of people are nice and they kind of put themselves in situations where they're vulnerable to be taken advantage of in all different aspects. Um, in this world, we cry about, death and brutality, but we don't create platforms for healing, for us, by us, FUBU. There's no one to help us. We must really help ourselves, and a part of that is protecting and informing a hurt people to change. So definitely would like to welcome you to the platform, and definitely for tuning in. If you're on Facebook, well, we're not shooting in Facebook right now, so it's a little bit different right now. So um, what we're going to do is we're going to take a minute, take a break, and we're going to get right back with you. This young lady is a friend of mine, and she is a established nail salon personnel, and she does it all by herself. She has her own business, and she has such a positive outlook. Um, Take a minute, take a moment. Let's check her out. Her name is Bernadette Thompson. I'll be right back right after this.
When it comes to nail art, Bernadette Thompson has it nailed. The world-renowned nail art manicurist has been a driving force and trendsetter in the fashion and beauty industry for over 25 years. Her nail art has been worn by many of today's most high-profile celebrities, such as Beyonce, Madonna, Lady Gaga, Jennifer Hudson, Taylor Swift, Rihanna, and that's just to name a few. In 2001, Bernadette Thompson launched her own signature line of nail polish, the Bernadette Thompson Nail Collection, with a bold array of radiant colors and catchy names as Effortless Beauty, Burn Baby Burn, and Leap of Faith. Each unique polish delivers its own unique meaning. It was in 1992 that Bernadette's nail art captured the eye of an up-and-coming aspiring vocalist, who turned out to be none other than 9-time Grammy winner Mary J. Blige. From that moment forward, Bernadette manicured beautiful nail art for Mary J. throughout her illustrious career, and the two remain good friends today. Urban Heat Advisory recently caught up with Bernadette at an open panel event in New York's Soho Fashion District at the Museum of Modern Art, known as MoMA, where her classic relaunch of the Money Nail wardrobe application is currently on display as part of the Is Fashion Modern exhibit throughout the end of January 2018. Joined by celebrity nail artist Sarah Goyen and Vogue magazine senior beauty editor Laura Regensdorf, Bernadette spoke on her past and delivered her vision into the future of nail art fashion.
Hi, my name is Bernadette Thompson. I am a celebrity manicurist for 25 years. I started in hip hop and music videos. I then graduated, to beauty and fashion, photo shoots, movie sets, commercials. Then started my own line of nail care products. Now I'm in the main one.
As a very close friend of the Urban Heat Advisory family for many years, we affectionately know her as Bern, a truly creative artist with a beautiful spirit and personality. We're honored to have her take the time out to allow us the opportunity to present her as our featured artist in the spotlight. Check out the full feature article at www.urbanheatadvisory.com with links to Bernadette Thompson's nail collection online store.
All right, very good. So that there you go, young lady Bernadette Thompson, very, very established, and we have to give her praise for everything that she does. Um, Now, remember, there's a few things that I'd like to mention before I even continue. Um, I acquired the strength and the humility to bring, this content to you guys, um, through these real trying times. And, you know, there's a struggle with our community, there's a struggle with our young people, there's a struggle with our relationships. And in order for us to be able to heal and be able to fix what's broken due to the fact that we've been through a pandemic and stressed out and struggling, there's certain things that we have to refresh our minds about and refresh ourselves about, because as we go into the world, um, we're facing wolves and lions and tigers and bears. And so on that note, it's important that we stay focused and stay sorry about that, we stay focused and we stay on point and stay positive and stay mindful of what is out there and what can hurt us and what can cause us to either maybe get low self-esteem, commit suicide, whatever the case may be. But this channel is here so that we can actually help you in that situation. So without further ado, right, this video, I want to thank Psych 2 for supplying me with this video, right? And this video is going to kind of show you at least 5 people that you should not even have in your life, right? And I think you should just really take this in, and if you can, come back and rewind it and check it out again, because this is what we're dealing with in this world. And if you're not prepared, and if you don't have the tools to deal with all of these situations in this new time, then we fall short. So ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let me just say thank you to PsychEd for supplying this video. We appreciate it. So we'll be right back. You're going to learn something right now. We'll be right back right after this.
Right now, having a loving and caring family, partner, and friends is important to keep you happy and fulfilled in life. However, like anything in life, it's impossible to have only the good things without experiencing the bad things. And having bad and toxic friends has always been a very common occurrence. Toxic relationships can be very damaging for your overall well-being, so it's very important to cut the toxic relationships off as soon as possible. With this in mind, here are 5 types of people you should stop being friends with. 1. The friend who always needs something. Does your friend only ever talk to you when he or she needs something? This is a very telling sign that you have a toxic relationship with that person. Don't get this wrong. It's okay to need things from your friends from time to time. But a friend who is constantly asking for things from you, be it money, class notes, or a ride, without giving anything back, is certainly someone who will not contribute to your happiness. True friendships involve mutual interest, and not one person just taking from the other. Additionally, people tend to change their relationship priorities at different times in their lives, and it's normal for your friends to have less time for you when they start working on a personal project, or when they find a partner. What's not okay is only looking for you when they need something, and then giving you zero priority and disappearing once they get what they want. That only shows that rather than being interested in you, they only see you as someone who they can take from. So, cutting these people out of your life will allow you to spend more time and effort on people who are actually interested. 2. The friend who gaslights you. Have you ever had a friend who constantly blames you whenever something bad happens in the relationship? If the answer is yes, you might need to consider that your friend is gaslighting you. Gaslighting refers to the act of manipulating a person to question their thoughts, memories, and things happening around them. Make sure that you compare what your friend is saying with the way they act. For example, if your friend says that they care for you after blaming you, but treats you very badly, chances are that they are only saying that they care for you as a way to gaslight you. 3. The friend who never reaches out to you. Do you feel like you are the one doing everything in a friendship to maintain it? Are you always the one who has to make the plans to meet with your friend? A very common trait of a toxic friendship is a one-sided investment of time and effort. If and when they decide to answer your texts, they also make you feel like they are doing you a favor. If you can relate to that situation, then it might be a good idea to find a way out of the relationship. Being in a friendship where you have to do everything and then they make you feel like they're doing you a favor can be very exhausting and make you feel underappreciated. 4. The friend who always talks about themselves. Keeping a balance in relationships can be considered impossible, so accepting that some things will be unfair in friendships is very common. However, do you feel like your conversations with your friend always end up being about them? Even when you talk to them about a problem that you're having, they turn it around so that the conversation ends up being about them. You might be looking for someone whom you can vent your problems to, only to find yourself being the one listening to your friend's problem. Having this kind of friend can be frustrating, since you will feel like you cannot rely on them or tell them anything, while you always have to give them your time and attention. 5. The friend who always talks down on you. Do you feel like your friend constantly says things to put you down or make you feel inferior? If the answer is yes, then the best you can do is stop being friends with that person. It's normal to feel like you are not in a place that you wish to be when one of your friends gets a promotion or has achieved something you have not. After all, this feeling is one of the main driving forces for success. However, it's completely different if your friend is the one who comes to you and brags about the promotion with the intent of making you feel like you are inferior. You are better off with no friends than with friends who enjoy making you feel inferior constantly. If any of the situations addressed above sound familiar to you, then reevaluating who you should truly consider a friend and reorganizing your priorities is the way to go. After all, you would be putting most of your time and effort into nourishing a toxic friendship that will only negatively affect your overall well-being. We hope we were able to give you
Okay. All right. So there we have it. It is what it is. It's reality. These things are reality in life, and we kind of a lot of people go by these things, and we don't recognize and realize how people can actually play a part in your demise. So the reason why I'm saying this like this is, and putting this stuff out here, is so that your kids and my kids can have a chance. You know what I mean? Have a chance at life, at a good life. Now, in life, as we know, the people that are in higher powers, they don't give us the information that we need, right? In order for us to excel in business, homeowning, stuff like that. And so this is the same thing. We tend to not give the information that's needed to the young people. So what's happening is that these kids are going out into the streets blind. Now, if you find yourself in a situation where you have a young person, or you're a person that is taking a lot of flack from a lot of people, you know, dealing with all kinds of situations, you might need to not be around that person. And this is so important for people to know this and to understand this. Like I said, go back to the video, check it out. You know what I mean? Take a minute and take a look at what's going on, and kind of understand where I'm coming from when I give out this information. All right? It's all out of love. All right? Listen, we'll be right back right after this.
Midnight, I can't sleep, something's on my mind. Got it and I don't wanna lose it. No. Am I up or am I dreaming? I can't tell if I'm sleeping. I don't wanna disappear nowhere except for in my music, yeah. It's my night in the studio. It's my night in the studio. I'm all alone, but I don't care 'cause I ain't going home. It's my night in the studio. It's my night in the studio. I'm all alone, but I don't care 'cause I ain't going home. Stuck in a trance, and I don't want it to end. Getting lost in the sound is all I'm dreaming of. Feels like I'm in my zone, and I don't wanna wake up. I don't wanna wake up. I don't wanna wake up. Please don't wake me up. No. It's my night in the studio. It's my night in the studio. I'm all alone, but I don't care 'cause I ain't going home. It's my night in the studio. My night in the studio. I'm all alone, but I don't care 'cause I ain't going home.
Yes, that was Naya Nicole. Check out her stuff. Pick up her music. She is definitely popping these days, and she's doing her thing. We want to give a shout out to her and blessings to her. And I hope that her career goes well. You know, hope that the support that we're giving is good enough, and you know, it helps out. You know what I mean? It's all a blessing, man. Blessings upon blessings upon blessings. All right, so listen. Let me tell you this, right? Now, I think I told you, I made a comment before about that we cry death and we cry brutality, but we don't create platforms for healing for us and by us. And there is no one to help us in this situation. We have to help ourselves. You know what I mean? And so, if you can relate to what I'm saying, and if you can understand what I'm saying, this platform here is a platform that we're trying to build up so that we can have enough viewers so that we can make a mark in the world today. We can't do it without you. We need your support. If you have any talent, or if you have, any poetry talent, whether it be music talent, creative talent, whatever it is that you have, there's an email that you can get to me, and it's right down there below me. And you can email me and give me your information. If you have to do music, send me a demo. Make sure that it's radio ready. Only the prepared people will be put on this show here, this platform. Also, we're going to have to ask you to curb the curses too as well. You know what I mean? We're trying to, build a certain kind of family here, but a family that is capable of being flexible, because we're going to have all different arrays of things. We're going to have break dancing, we're going to have singing, we're going to have poetry, all different phases of performances here on this platform. And once again, it's for you guys, you know what I mean? It's not only to entertain you, but it's also to inform you, keep you informed, keep you in the know. A lot of people already they're saying to themselves, well, I already know this, Maurice, I already know this. But how many people already know what's right, but they still do wrong? So that's the part we got to fix. That's the part we have to understand. And then we have to really love ourselves even more and not allow people to beat us. Beat you down. You can't allow people to beat you down. You got to stay strong, keep your shoulders squared and your head up, and just be confident. It takes a lot to do this live. And I got a couple of emails from some people, and the last live that I did, I was exhausted and I was very, very tired. And so that was just an example of the hard work that I'm putting into this program in order to bring you the content that you need. And yes, I do come here and I'm exhausted, and I may fall asleep behind the wheel, or I may look tired, but just know that the reason why that I am looking like that is because I'm trying to work hard in order to give you guys the right content and what you need. This platform is starting off slow, but that's fine. That's the way it usually happens. 3 months into it, this is what I expect. So it's not a problem. I just want to have my day ones to come with me. You know what I mean? My day ones. Are you going to be my day one? Go to YouTube and subscribe to my channel. Hit that like button, smash it, and then hit that bell so you can be the first person that could get my videos in its entirety. You know what I mean? So blessings upon blessings. A lot of this conversation, I speak it because I know that there's a lot of people that are possibly going through many different issues, and it doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't matter. You can make mistakes at an older age and be doing the same thing that the same mistake that I'm telling you that is the wrong mistake. Always giving but never receiving back. Someone that constantly talks about themselves and don't let you get a word in edgewise. This is information so that young people can listen to it and gravitate to it, and then say, you know what, I remember when this guy said something about how I should just, he gave advice, and that's all it is. I'm just giving advice. You know what I mean? I want to give a shout out to Barb. Barb is in the building. How you doing today, Barb? Special love to you. Love and blessings to you. What's her name? Who's name? tired, but you still entertain us. We know you work very hard. Yes, no, for real. I mean, like I had got a lot of phone calls, and people don't really realize, what I'm doing behind the scenes. I am really working like sometimes I go to bed at like 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. Because I'm trying to think of an idea or think of, a thumbnail. Trying to put up the right information. Where am I going? What direction am I going? Am I going to make content that my kids can see, later on down the road? All of those things. Oh, the girl in the video. Her name is Naya Nicole. She is. You can see her. I have a video, interview with her, and she's a young lady that I've worked with for a long time, for many years, and I've seen in the industry since they were young. Her and her brother, Little Legend, and I know their father. So they go to school. They're positive. They try to do the right thing, and they try to, do their music at the same time. So I support them. I always support, young people that's doing good, and then, so that's basically who that is. Yeah, so that's the situation. So I just wanted to put that buzz in everybody's ear, because, I was getting a lot of phone calls, and people were concerned, and they were coming at me, in not a good way. You know what I mean? Because the first thing people think when they see you in a tired mode, the first thing they think is, oh, he's doing something. Like, that's the first thing they think. Like, but you can't change anybody. The only thing you can do is change yourself. When you recover from anything that you've been through, you're always going to have people that are always going to come back and say things and make you feel like you're the person from yesterday. You know what I mean? So you just have to continuously, fight through, and when those people come to you, you have to, keep them out of your way. So I thank you so much, Barb, for understanding that and saying that, because, I don't know what people are thinking in their minds, but, I know one thing is that I'm working very, very hard and trying to figure out this YouTube, see how it works. Do I really want to monetize? Do I really want to be sitting up here and having to, go through, a whole bunch of stuff, or do I want to just get people together, you know what I mean, so that we can have like a coalition? I think I like that a little bit better. I think I like that better, having a coalition of people, and then we can do something to help somebody. I don't know. You guys don't know me. This is who I am. I've worked with the youth, and, I have an organization called SAVER. It means Stop Anger, Unfold Violence, Educate, and Redeem. You can go check that out. It's the SAVER program. It's on YouTube. S is in Sam, A as in Apple, U as in Underdog, V as in Victor, ER. Actually, it means Stop Anger, Unfold Violence, Educate, and Redeem. SAVER. That's what it means. And you can go check that out. I have like 4 or 5 videos up there, but I had like 50 videos up there, and I had to take them down because of YouTube striking my page. But then I'm going to re-upload them back again, and you'll get to see some of the work that I've done working with the youth in the community. So I'm always about giving back. That's my directive, and that's my goal. That's what I'm trying to reach. And at the same time, I'm trying to do some things for myself as well. Now, if you would like to purchase, we have something that's purchasable, and I think I showed it to you once before. I don't know if you guys, I don't know if I have it up still, but I sell costume jewelry, and so, for those who are interested in costume jewelry and stuff like that, I have costume jewelry for men too as well. Let me try this. I have this There's some backgrounds we got here. I don't know if it's gonna work. Okay, all right. That's the built-in backgrounds. I don't know how that works. Okay. Interesting. All right. Anyway, so let me share this with you guys so you can actually see these chains that I'm selling. And trust me, they don't look very bright right now because it's they don't look real bright right now. You really can't see them as much. But once I get, I'm expecting to get a mannequin, and I'm going to start like really showing some real good pieces, even for men. You know, I got something for you guys too. You know, some fly stuff, some bling bling that you can go out and you can, you know, do your thing with. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a small break, and I'm going to come back and I'm going to show you this jewelry that I have, so we can pretty much get that out of the way. This is the background that they got for us. This is the, I don't know, it sounds okay. It sounds like it'll work. All right, listen, you got to check out Little Legend, right? He is a skilled young man, and, you know, I'm going to play something that you guys probably haven't heard, or maybe it's been a while since you've heard it, but I'm going to play Little Legend, a young person out of the Bronx, and he has some righteous rap. Listen to what he says about my people. I'll be right back right after this. Don't go nowhere.
Yo, wake up. Y'all sleeping. Y'all. Wake up. This is for my people right here.
Come on, stand up,
Let's
y'all.
get it.
Let's go get it for yourselves. Let's get it. Born with disadvantages, trying to get advances. Started from the bottom with dirt, we need to manage. Y'all gotta realize it's not the same for us. Cause we living in this place that wasn't made for us. We was forced over here, they had a cage for us. Erased our origin, no name for us. They was living it up, it was cray for us. We was seen as property, they had a chain for us. I ain't talking about the ones on your neck, hanging and shining, but the ones on your neck that'll stop you from climbing. Strong-minded black person, so dangerous. Put it in that hard work, it's no strain for us. We endured pain for years, we had a lot of tears. It's clear what would've happened if my people wasn't here. And if you ask me, I think they had a hidden fear that even after that, our people would persevere. Still slaves of the mind, we're blind of our own potential. We say we fall behind, but it's really in the mental. It's been programmed, we are not mental. Be at the bottom with our spirits all broken. They want us ignorant, they don't want us awoken. Hypnotized us with potions, and then was left choking. We had a black president, and had y'all all open. But now we got Trump, got y'all thinking hell's approaching. But no time for excuses, time to prosper. Gotta have faith in God, you know that He got ya. Gotta live it up and don't let nothing stop ya. Got the tools of life from my mother and my father. We got a strong fam, something like the Godfather. But y'all gotta remember, we are not mobsters. They see us as monsters, straight savages. Y'all wouldn't be proud if y'all knew what a savage is. We ain't even safe around the police, we're targeted. They say we put it on ourselves, but who really started it? How we equal when we don't start in the same place? And nowadays, people only hold the same race. We stay behind even when we running in the same pace. But we can't give up, we gotta keep the same faith. It's more than criticizing your oppressor. It's more than handing in assignments to your professor. Before you act, you gotta know where to apply the pressure. Educate yourself, don't let laziness prevent you from soaring. Chasing your dreams, living it up. This is your life, ain't no giving it up. And don't let them take it away from you. I know we behind, but it shouldn't be the same for you. And when they aim for you, they aiming for me. You know I feel the pain for you. I'm praying for you, and I'ma go insane for you. This ain't no game for you, this ain't no game for me. This ain't no game for us, time for us to wake up. This ain't no game for you, this ain't no game for me. This ain't no game for us, time for us to wake up. Wake up.
All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. All right, you already know. We are in the building, and that was my man. You know, he's doing his thing, Little Legend. And, you know, I want to get back into the conversation. It seems like I'm having a little bit of a technical situation, but I'm going to tell you something right now. I want to show you something, right? Hopefully it'll come through. All right, it came through. All right, this is a prime example, right, of what I'm trying to say, right? Okay, so you notice a lot of my videos, we talk about, you know, issues that plague our communities and issues that plague us as a people, right? And like I said, sometimes it takes a village to build, you know, the young people and put them in the right direction. Let me give you an example of what happens when we ignore these type of issues. Now you can go back to the video and you can look back if you missed any of it and see exactly what I'm talking about. But let me show you something. Let me give you an example. I might get a strike for this, but you know what? It's really important that you see this. This is what can happen, and you know it can happen. Take a look at this.
I can't believe I consider Claire for any shit. I know such a horrible unless she gave me your face. She's Claire, oh my God, bring your slutty ass back to class. What are you in here doing? Oh, Claire.
Okay, so that is just a small example of what can happen in these situations. And so that's the reason for me doing what I'm doing, because maybe we can help not only a young person, but we can help somebody that is older that is still going through the same thing. You know what I mean? Let's check out who's in the chats. Let's do it. All right, yes, Sauver, S-A-U-V-E-R, Sauver program. And you can go right to YouTube and check that out. Thank you so much for liking that music. I appreciate you. Yes. Okay. Yes, that was Little Legend. And yeah, he's definitely a skilled young man, and he's definitely doing his thing out there. And we have to, you know, we give him support and blessings for everything that he does. I think we're streaming in Facebook members only, right? Where can we find his video or song? Yeah, you can go to Little Legend, L-I-L, Little Legend on YouTube, and you definitely can pick up his stuff there, or you can rewind this and take a look at some of the credits. That'll direct you right to his page, and you can check that out. All right, listen, so again, you can go back, take a look at some of the content that I was talking about in this video, and hopefully it'll help someone. Hopefully it'll save somebody or make someone think. And that is, yes, Little Legend. And hopefully it could do some good to someone out there. All right, so listen, you know, we got to do these commercials and stuff. We got people that we support and we promote, and we try to get everybody in there. You know, just remember, everybody, you know, guys, listen, you know, we're in a hard time right now, so it's important that we lift up all of our brothers. You know what I mean? Lift up our brothers and support them in whatever they do. Don't turn your back on your brothers. Period. All right. All right. So listen, we're gonna cut to some not interviews. We're gonna cut to we did Little Legend. We did Naya Nicole. But here's another young lady, man. Another young lady that's got a lot of skills, and she's so beautiful, inside and out. I like her. Usually I don't allow too much, cursing or whatever, but this girl, I think she has style. She has a beautiful voice, and I support her. Her name is Mirage. Check her out.
If it ain't shot by camera, I don't know what the fuck it's shot by.
Yo, I'm here.
Why you late?
It was mad traffic.
Come on, you gotta handle the truck. Let's go for 1 hour.
Okay.
By yourself.
Money talking, yeah, that money calling. Chasing long for no money coming. Showing love and they still gon' hate. Mama talking, they still gon' play. People talking and I can't relate. Circle small, let that down in your face. Getting these bitches, I'm getting these bucks. People too slow, need to catch up. I got the answers, I'm the truth. Never go so bad, stay in the booth. And it's any of these bitches not good for my health. It's part of they plan, want me to fail. I like you know me, really don't know shit. I'm in your city, so stay on my hit list. Plenty of choices I had to make. Cut people off, I ain't moving the same. I can never be my friend as you know. Watch you in live where they plot of a show. Person's the best and they dumb, you know. Everybody else, they know me, they don't. Show no sympathy, got no enemies. Can I be touched? Can I be tamed? New to this game, new to you lame. Shreddy top it, better look at my name. New to this game, new to you lanes. Person's the best and look at the same. They plotting, they scheming, out of they creeping. Out of this world, oh, this is my season. Cellular. Bitch, I ain't average, not regular. I'm making moves with my scheduler. No, I don't fuck with no extras. Demand respect, check out your neck. Any found words, take it as a threat. Watch how I move, they forge my plays. I can give up, I'm winning the race. Better relax, better recline. Oh, little bitch, I'm not on your time. Bitches is fans, they know that I got it. Running your spot, then I'm running your pockets. I can never be my friend, as you know. Watch you in live, but they plot for show. Person's the best and they dumb, you know. Everybody else, they know me, they don't. Show no sympathy, got no enemies. Can I be touched? Can I be tamed? New to this game, new to you lame. Shreddy top it, better look at my name. New to this game, new to you lanes. Presents are blessing, look at the same. They plotting, they scheming, out of they creeping. Out of this world, oh, this is my season. Money talking, hear that money calling. Chasing long for no money coming. Show love and they still gon' hate. Mama talking, they still gon' play.
Hey, yo, can I get some empanadas over here?
Hey, wake up. Wake up.
Empanada right there.
Oh, it's about time.
All right, that was Maurice, and she is definitely doing an awesome job. In closing, I just want to speak to the rest of this conversation about 5 people that you really should not make your friends, or you should just stop being friends with. There's a certain code that you're supposed to live by if you're a friend, and if you don't live by that code, if you don't live by that code, and that code means if you're a friend, then you have to act like a friend, and that goes for family too as well. If you're family, then you have to act like family. Too many times we find in families, people that are controlling, or they have these mentalities that don't necessarily how do I say this? How do I put this? Put it to you like this. And I gotta think before I talk, because some of the stuff I write down stuff, but a lot of the stuff that I'm speaking about, it comes from inside here. Don't allow people to take you out of your comfort zone. Do I want to tell it like it really is? That's the question. Do I really want to tell it like it really is? This is like it really is, right? And I should tell it like it really is. Well, we live in a world where it's either you're going to be an alpha, or you're going to be a something less than alpha, which would probably be a weak individual. And a lot of people prey on that, right? So if you run into someone that's an alpha mentality, if this video did anything for you, it's going to allow you to understand and see things, see how people are. Now, they don't necessarily have to be an alpha. They could just be crazy as hell, right? So it's really important that I get this point across, that it's not you. And you have to really make a decision sometime down the road. And you have to have been sick and tired of being sick and tired, fed up with the lies, the games, all of that stuff that comes into that play. Now, see, me in my younger days, I used to be a little bit crazier, a little bit more wilder. I really did not like people who plays games. I don't like people like that. I don't like people that plays on other people's intelligence. I can't wrap my fingers around that. And so I'm an advocate for people who have to deal with people that are like that, people that feel entitled, or people that have an ego. Eventually those people will go down. You don't really have to stick around and be there to see that, because again, when people do bad things will come back to you. It's inevitable. That's just the way the world is. And we have to take it for what it is, because that's what it is. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to do that. That's just the way the world is. We're in a competitive world where there is the higher ups, right? The higher ups don't give the people, the minorities, the information. So what are we doing? We're doing exactly what they're doing. Do you get what I'm saying? We're doing exactly what they're doing to each other. So trust me, if you understand what I'm saying, and it's not like you can tell somebody, about what they're doing, or tell somebody about how they are, but you can always protect yourself and keep your boundaries away from that person. You know what I mean? This music industry, this internet industry, this entertainment industry is pretty much one of the worst and one of the hardest industries you can get into. And so therefore, you're going to confront a lot of people that lie, people that try to fill you up, gas you up, gaslight you, make you think that things are going to happen and it's not going to happen. You know, this is the way of the world. Now there's a choice, right? The choice is you could either deal with it or you could leave it alone. Now, those are a little bit more skilled might deal with it and try to help the person in some way, but without having that total, foot in, all my thing, my life is wrapped around that person. You want to try to help if you have that calling. Some people have that calling, some people don't. You got to find out what your calling is and go to work. And that video with the young girl, I think that's maybe who you were talking about, that video with the young girl. That's a young lady that is was a part of a program, and that video was done, just to depict, the situations that we're going through in our communities. And I think it was gracefully. Well, it was very dramatic, but I think it got our point across. We have to stop being selfish, stop trying to take advantage of people. You know what I mean? Because eventually, if you're living that kind of a life, you're going to eventually run into walls and problems. Bottom line. All right, yo, you already know what it is. This is the Like It Really Is with your boy Maurice. I'm in the building. And what we're going to do is, we do it all the time. We always showcase, different talent, different people. Today we're going to keep it real simple. We're going to keep it real simple. We're going to kind of get out of here and make a move. But also, I also want to say to those people who that work with me, and I work with you, whether it be for your music or for your business. Remember that we're doing a service for people, and we are showcasing our talent, putting our talent out there for display, and I'm backing you up. I'm putting a stamp on you so that you can go out there and you can be successful. My success is going to come from what I do. So it's all good. Anyway, I'm talking too much. I'm going to let it go. All right, we're going to keep it pushing. We're going to keep it moving. And we're going to bang you in the head with another commercial, because you know how we do. We have to show love to the crew. Show love to the people out there. So just, hang with me. Hang tight. We still got enough time. We might have some more people coming in. We might have that conversation again. So just hang out with me, and I'll do you right. All right. Remember, this is Like It Really Is, and I am surely and definitely your host. And hey, I do this all the time, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, right here on the channel. So if you're not a subscriber, I would suggest that you go over and subscribe right now at this point, because it doesn't make any point for you to even, come on, this what I'm trying to do here is for the community. So anyway, listen, I'm not going to talk no more. Let me introduce you to my man Merrick. He's a successful videographer, and if you need video editing or any kind of stuff like that, reach out to him. This guy is always dedicated. All right, let's check him out.
Hi, I am Kia.
And this is Merrick. This is Merrick.
You pointed at me.
And this is Merrick. This is Merrick.
Hi guys, I'm Kia.
And I'm Merrick.
And we are with MK Photography and Marketing Design. Today we want to talk to you about personal branding and why you need us. A lot of people ask, what is a branding shoot?
Personal branding photography is a way that our clients get their personal story out to their customers. Most small businesses don't realize the importance of quality photography and videos. Why don't you explain the difference between branding photography and just a regular photo shoot?
A regular photo shoot would be more like just headshots, professional headshots. Exactly. When you start talking about a branding session, and I said session because we do photos and videography.
Correct.
It gives more details about who you are and is able to set your brand apart further than just a headshot.
Yeah, it allows you to connect with your customer as a business owner.
Here are the top 5 reasons that you should book MK Photography for a branding session.
The first reason is that it allows you to tell your story of who you are as a business owner.
Join me for a full candle making experience.
Tell your story of who you are as a business owner.
Branding sessions can include lifestyle images. It's more creative shots in your workspace or environment, and it can be used on your social media accounts, your websites, and across all of your marketing platforms. We're looking for entrepreneurs and small business owners that want to level up their brand and connect to their target market so that they can grow their business. Numero 2. That ain't right? How do you say it?
Numero dos.
Numero dos. Dos. Number 2. Number 2 is connect with your clients. By sharing your likes, interests, and even your challenges, it can help your clients relate and connect to you. I'm Kia from Team No Excuses. I get to see what you like, what you don't like. I get to feel your energy through your images.
And people are more inclined to spend with you if they connect with who you actually are.
As a person, not just a business.
Business, right, exactly. Number 3. It also allows you to separate yourself from the other business owners.
So, for example, with our photography business, MK Photography, we have an experience. And so we like to showcase the MK experience if you book a photo shoot with us. So we like to use our branding videos and pictures to show the experience that we give that you won't find with other photographers. So when I say use your brand image to showcase your experience, your uniqueness, it's just a way that sets you apart.
Number 4 is it'll help elevate your brand recognition. And
by having a consistent look, clients will be able to recognize your brand and know that you are going to provide a quality product or service.
You want your customer to see that you're different from other business owners. And branding shoots allows just that. You don't want to just be a cookie cutter business. You want to be unique, authentic.
You need to use your brand imagery to showcase that.
When people come to us, they enjoy us.
Is it just me?
Well,
no, they enjoy us.
Yeah, Kia kind of brings them out of their comfort zone. You warm them up, and it gives me more time to perfect the shots.
It's kind of like show and tell for your business. Like if you have something that's unique, special, awesome, and just incredibly amazing about your business, you want people to see it. So you want to tell it. So tell these great things about you through your images.
And number 5.
When you invest the time and the resources to make sure that what you're putting forth to your clients is the best. Make your first impression your best impression. So what I mean by that, versus having a cell phone picture on your page.
Oh man. How often do you see small businesses presenting themselves with cell phone pictures?
So in my personal opinion, if I see that a business that I'm looking at and the first thing I see is a whole bunch of bad quality images, I may move over to the next one. So imagine going to a hairdresser who hair isn't fixed.
Yeah.
That's kind of like what I get when I look at that. So just, it makes you look like you're really about your business and professional. When opportunity comes and knocks, say for instance, a reporter wants to do a story on you. You're a speaker and they ask you to present an image, a magazine calls. You need to have these images ready.
Right.
One of the things that I personally don't like is to be on a flyer with a whole bunch of people that have nice professional headshots, and then you have one that you have your selfie. So it showcases you in a professional way.
Right. So it's the same thing as when Kia first met me. My first impression was like, she was like, bow. I was like, boom.
Ooh, you trying to get some cookie points.
You know what I mean? It's the same thing as you meeting someone for the first time. Your first impression is always the most impressive.
So wow your clients. That's number 5.
Right.
Is that it allows you to wow your clients off the gate.
Exactly.
So, and that is 5 reasons that you should book us for your branding session. So notice that I just said branding session because we do photo shoots and videos. So you can actually come and get a branding video session if you need it. So guys, thank you so much for joining us. Click on the link and we'll get back to you. We like to sit down and talk to our customers about how we can help them.
To brand it with quality photos and video.
You always trying to kiss on me. How about you do it to that one? Let's kiss here.
All right. So again, come check us at MK Photography and Marketing.
Peace out. Till the next time.
Okay. There you go. MK Films. Like I said, those are good friends of mine, and they're definitely out there doing their thing. And so we have to definitely promote them and just support them in everything that they're trying to do. All right, so listen, I think that about wraps it up for today. I think we made our point. I think that we've talked about many different things, and we've gotten our point across. And hopefully that it helps someone out there get by and be able to deal with whatever comes along, their path. So yeah, this is for you guys, and at the same time, it's also for me, because I have to continuously, tell myself, speak it into existence, that I have to keep these boundaries up and stay protected, because people have ulterior motives, and you don't know what their ulterior motives are. So if you don't want to make yourself mad or go off or whatever the case may be, the best thing for you to do is to step away and change the people that you're dealing with. I hope you guys got something from this, and I hope that we definitely made a great point for you guys. Remember, you can check us out Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 8 p.m. Check us out. like our pages. I want to say hello to Florence. I see you, Florence, over there on Facebook. I want to give a special shout out to all my friends like Nita. Let's see, did I miss anything? Yeah, Nita. Shout out to Spoiled Princess with a Heart. Shout out to Zamila, Pamela, T's World, Barb. Who else we got there, man? Yeah, Beverly, yes, Beverly's not here today, but we want to give a shout out to her and hope that everything is working out for her. Today is Friday, y'all. This is Friday, man. I want to give another shout out to my daughter. Love you so much. My son, love you so much. And your kids, grandkids, just love them all, so much. I could not continue this without them being in my life, because they are my strength, and they keep me going, and we're going to keep this going for a long time. So if you would like to jump aboard and be a part, feel free. We are here, and we have nothing but love here on this channel, and there's no disrespect or anything like that. It's love. It's a family. All right? So listen, let me just say this. Be grateful, not hateful. Let's rise above negativity. It doesn't make you less of a thug if you show love. Being thankful is cherishing every breath that you take. Sometimes we have to step out of the box and look at the box. I did mine, and I'm still learning. Focus on what you dream and the things that you can't see, but walk towards the light. Walk towards the light and the dream, because behind that light is mental peace that begins your gratefulness and your thankfulness. So just remember those things. Have a beautiful day, and also I want to give a shout out to my mother. Because if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't even be here doing this and being capable of getting in front of the camera and giving you this content like I'm doing right now. You guys have a blessed day. Have a great evening. And remember, just like and subscribe to this channel and share. All right? Until next time, this is Like It Really Is. I am your host, Maurice. Have a great evening. Stay blessed. One love.
Salute, kids. Always. Always thankful and grateful. Let me stay blessed. You heard? I'm so blessed. So are you. Yeah. I love myself. I love my life. I love my kids. I love my wife. I'm positive. I try to do what's right. I respect darkness, but rather live in light. Yo, I love my fam. I love my mom. I love my community. I love God. I love unity. He died for you and me. I always be thankful and grateful. Wouldn't you be? Sing it, Queen.